What's up? Bathroom? Alright. Like it, we're gonna get started in a second. Shalom Israel. Yahweh Shem Shah Brak a thumb to the brothers. Yahweh Shamar Lathan by Shem Shah to the sisters. I'm Priest Officer Karan Yala, the ISUBK, under Commander General Yohana. And I'm holding down the Wednesday night law class for Officer of 1,000 not desired. So we gonna jump straight into the topic. Hey, Shalom, sis. Yahweh Shamar Salakia. Yahweh Shamar Lathan by Shem Shah. The water for tapping in, sis. I appreciate it. So, excuse me. So we're going to jump straight into the topic, right? New year, same judgment. You understand? The Lord does not change. As a matter of fact, Salakia. Let me share my screen. I just want to open it up with one scripture. Then I'm going to get into a couple of these stories. Salakia. Getting Malachi 3 and 6. This is the book of Malachi, chapter 3 and verse 6. Salakia. For I am the Lord, I change not. The Most High don't change. If he told you you can't eat pork, shrimp, crab, and lobster in the beginning, you can't eat it today. If he told you not to do what heathens do in the beginning, you can't do it today. If the Lord has always been against you being a whore or a sodomite, you understand, or a drug dealer or a drug addict, you understand, he's against it today, right? Therefore, ye sons of Jacob are not consumed, right? The reason why the children of Israel still dwell on planet Earth is because not only does the Lord keeps his judgments, you understand, not only will the Lord punish you for doing wrong, but the Lord also keeps his promises to the nation of Israel, you understand? And this is why you have people like Commander General Yohana and the men under him in the ISUBK, you understand? Because the Lord promised for us to have a small sanctuary, you understand, in our land of captivity, right? And the Lord promised for us, you understand, to eventually rule over the whole planet Earth and subdue all of the heathens and use them as our servants. You understand? But that comes with a price. And you have to keep the law, statutes, and commandments in order for our nation to be on top of all of the other nations. You understand? But I'm going to drop that for now, right? Now let's get into the origins of the New Year's, and then I'm gonna go to some of these horrific stories, right, that happened over the New Year's, over these past couple days, New Year's Eve and New Year's Day, right? Oh, Salakia. All right, this is just a brief article. You understand? New Year's, right? This is an article updated November 28, 2023. The original publishing of this article was February 16th, 2010, right? Civilians around the world have been celebrating the start of each new year for at least 4 millennia. Today, most New Year's festivities begin on December 31st, New Year's Eve, the last day of the Gregorian calendar, Salakia. and mix these words together. Salakia. And continue into the early hours of January 1st, New Year's Day. Common traditions include attending parties, eating special New Year's food, making resolutions for the New Year's, and watching firework displays, right? Ancient New Year's celebration. So now we're going to get into the origins of it. The earliest recorded festivities in honor of a New Year's arrival date back to some 4,000 years to ancient Babylon. For the Babylonians, the first new moon following the vernal equinox, the day in late March with an equal amount of sunlight and darkness, heralded the start of a new year, right? So now, the Babylonians wasn't dumb, right? It said the New Year's for the Babylonians started in late March. You understand? And late March, if you in the ISUPK under Commander General Hanna, you know that's around the year that we celebrate the Passover. You understand? When the early springtime is here, right? When flowers start to bloom, you understand, so forth and so on. When everything starts to grow, the grass starts to grow, it starts to become warmer outside. This is the start of the new year, not in the dead of winter when all of the goddamn leaves is dead from the fall. You understand? And and it's gloomy outside, and the weather and conditions don't give it's not sufficient enough for new life to grow. You understand? Outside, what I mean. Excuse me. As far as nature, plants, things of that nature, right? They marked the occasion with a massive religious festival called Akitu, derived from the Sumerian word for barley, which was cut in the spring, that involved a different ritual on each of its 11 days. In addition to the New Year, Atiku Salagia celebrated the mythical victory of the Babylonian sky god Marduk over the evil sea goddess Tiamat, and served an important political purpose. It was during this time that a new king was crowned on the current ruler's divine mandate was Salagia, or that the current ruler's divine mandate was symbolically renewed. You understand? That sound familiar, right? Don't they inaugurate the presidents around the so-called New Year's? You understand? The only difference is and we're gonna get into it, you understand? Because this is the new revised Roman Empire, right? But the only difference between the Babylonians and the Romans is the time that they celebrated their New Year's festivities, right? But I'm gonna read that last part again. It was during this time that a new king was crowned, or that the current ruler's divine mandate was symbolically renewed, right? Donald Trump just won his second term as president. You understand? They're going to inaugurate him sometime this month. That was the same thing that the Babylonians did, right? And then also next year, you understand, if the Most High doesn't send Christ to return with his 200 million angels to destroy this place, right? It's going to mark another year, you understand, of Donald Trump being president again, right? Like this last part says, or that the current ruler's divine mandate was symbolically renewed. This marks another year. You understand that this president is the ruler, or the so-called ruler of America, right? Salakia. Did you know, in order to realign the Roman calendar with the sun, Julius Caesar had to add 90 extra days to the year 46 BC when he introduced his new Julian calendar, which is crazy to me. You understand? Salakia. Which is wild. You understand? Which goes to show that these damn Romans, these Caucasians, right, They go directly against what the Most High said regarding seasons and different years. It said Julius Caesar had to add 90 extra days to the year 46 BC when he introduced his new Julian calendar. Crazy. Throughout antiquity, civilizations around the world developed increasingly sophisticated calendars, typically pinning the first day of the year to an agricultural or astronomical event, right? Because a lot of these pagans or these heathens, they worship, you understand, gods of agriculture you understand, and they worship gods of astronomy, right? In Egypt, for instance, the new year began with the annual flooding of the Nile, which coincided with the rising of the star Sirius, right? That's them worshiping what's going on in the heavens, right? The first day of the lunar year, meanwhile, occurred with the second new moon after the winter solstice. January 1st becomes New Year's Day. The early Roman calendar consisted of 10 months and 304 days, with each new year beginning at the vernal equinox, according to tradition. It was created by Romulus, the founder of Rome, in the 8th century BC, and later, a later king, Numa Pompilius, is credited with adding the month Januarius and Februarius. Over the centuries, the calendar fell out of sync with the sun, and in 46 BC, Julius Caesar decided to solve the problem by consulting with the most prominent astronomers and mathematicians of his time. He introduced the Julian calendar, which closely resembles more modern Gregorian calendar that most countries around the world use today. As part of his reform, Caesar instituted January 1st as the first day of the year, partly to honor the month's namesake, Janus, the Roman god of beginnings, whose two faces allow him to look back into the past and forward into the future. Romans celebrated by offering sacrifices to Janus, exchanging gifts with one another, decorating their homes with laurel branches, and attending raucous parties. That's the same thing that happens today. You understand? Blacks, Latinos, and Native American Indians, as well as every other heathen on planet Earth, you guys are worshiping a Roman goddess named Janus. You understand? Because during January 1st, during January, December 31st, it says Romans sacrifice by offering sacrifices to Janus. That's what you do when you go to that New Year's party and people are making and preparing food for the guests, or you go out to eat or go out to dinner. You understand? That's your sacrifice to a Roman goddess, right? You exchange gifts one with another, right? Typically during New Year's, right? People might not necessarily give each other gifts, you understand? But you might have a little trinket or something for somebody, like, oh, happy New Year's, huh? Here, I got a bottle for you. If, of course, most people in the ghetto, happy New Year's, take this bag of weed, or happy New Year's, I got this type of drug, or happy New Year's. You understand? Like, people do exchange gifts, right? But not like that of Christmas. You understand? Decorating their homes with laurel branches and attended raucous parties. That's exactly what people do today. They hang Happy New Year signs. You understand? New Year's 2025, and y'all go to these crazy, wild parties. Same thing that people did during the original Roman Empire. In medieval Europe, Christian leaders temporarily replaced January 1st as the first day of the year with days carrying more religious sacrifice, such as December 25th, the anniversary of Jesus's birth, which is a goddamn lie. And March 25th, the feast of Annunciation. Pope Gregory the 13th reinstated January 1st as New Year's Day in 1582. Now, hold on. Let me see what the Feast of Annunciation, because I know this ain't what I think it is. Nah, they don't got to lay down. So like, yeah. Feast of Annunciation is a Christian celebration that commemorates the angel Gabriel's announcement to Mary that she would give birth to Jesus. So, like, I've never heard of that so-called holiday. That's new to me. New Year's traditions and celebrations around the world. In many countries, New Year's celebrations begin on the evening of January 31st, New Year's Eve. Hey, go back in your room and close that door. You have to wait. Y'all just ate dinner. Go, please. Salakia. New Year's Eve and continuing to the early mornings of January 1st. Revealers often enjoy meals and snacks thought to bestow good luck for the coming year. In Spain and in several other Spanish-speaking countries, people bolt down a dozen grapes symbolizing their hopes for the months ahead right before midnight. Once again, this is a sacrifice to a Roman god. You understand? In many parts of the world, traditional New Year's dishes features legumes. I don't know what the hell that is, Salakia, which are thought to resemble coins and herald future financial success. Examples include lentils in Italy and black-eyed peas in the southern United States. Now, you know what's crazy? Throughout my whole life, I never knew that black people ate black-eyed peas for New Year's until probably about 2 or 3 years ago. I never knew that. You understand? Salakia. Because pigs represent progress and prosperity in some cultures, pork appears on the New Year's Eve table in Cuba, Austria, Hungary, Portugal, and other countries. Ring-shaped cakes and pastries, a sign that the year has come full circle, round out the feast in the Netherlands, Mexico, Greece, and elsewhere. In Sweden and Norway, meanwhile, rice pudding with an almond hidden inside is served on New Year's Eve. It is said that whoever finds the nut can expect 12 months of good fortune. Like y'all, do y'all see the crazy origins of this so-called holiday? You understand? My main man, Jesus, Yabashim Ashabrakatah, the water for tapping in. I appreciate it, brother. But yeah, Jesus, bro, I didn't know that. You understand? I never knew that. And of course, you know, me being a Judite, when I go back to like my grandparents, you understand, on both sides, they all from down south. You understand? But I never knew that. Salakia. Other customs that are common worldwide include watching fireworks and singing songs to welcome the new year, including the ever popular Auld Lang Syne in many English-speaking countries. The practice of making resolutions for the year is thought to have first caught on among the ancient Babylonians, who made promises in order to earn the favor of the gods and start the year off on the right foot. They would reportedly vow to pay off debts and return borrowed farm equipment. Man, look, people don't even understand like how dumb they are celebrating these holidays. You understand? Like, and of course, a lot of people do it out of tradition. You understand? And it's sad that our people, we don't want to change. We don't want to change in this much, right? You might have a brother that's in the UPK. A family member might call you and be like, "Oh, Happy New Year's," and you might be like, "Oh, yeah, I don't celebrate New Year's." Oh, you don't celebrate New Year's, and you might give them the history and the origins of it. You might have a family member that might click onto this class and hear some important information, but they don't give a damn because next year they're going to do it all over again. You understand? But that New Year's resolution comes from the ancient Babylonians, and they made a New Year's revolution to get straight with the gods or to earn favor with the gods. Crazy. In the United States, the most iconic New Year's tradition is the dropping of a giant ball in New York City's Times Square at the stroke of midnight. Millions of people around the world watch the event, which has taken place almost every year since 1907. God damn, Salakia. Over time, the ball itself has ballooned from a 700-pound iron and wood orb to a brightly patterned sphere 12 feet in diameter and weighing in at nearly 12,000 pounds. Various towns and cities across America have developed their own versions of Times Square, of the Times Square ritual, organizing public drops of items ranging from pickles, Dillsburg, Pennsylvania, to possums, Tallapoosa, Georgia. Ooh, shit. I wouldn't want to be at that one if I was in the world. Salakia. At midnight on New Year's Eve. That was the end of that article, right? So now let me jump back. So they cook it with turkey neck and everything. Shit, hey, Jesus, I'm you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna call one of my family members and ask them what's the significance of black eyed peas. But to tell you the truth, it most likely gonna be a ham hock in there. You understand? Turkey neck. They going for the gusto with, you know what I'm saying? Look, I just read in the article, a pig is looked to be a sacred animal for a lot of these heathens. You understand? Of course, our people wanted to be just like them, so they gonna most likely throw some bacon in there or something. You understand? Throw some ham hocks in there. You know what I'm saying? Smoked pig feet, whatever they like to indulge in. Right? So I got a couple of stories, Salakia. Let me go ahead and present this. It's a couple stories. So look, right? And this is something that I just typed in. Of course, I'm gonna get to the major story of the attack on Bourbon Street down there in New Orleans. But this is just what I typed in from a random Google search, right? I put in New Year's Eve shootings 2024. So many articles pop up in so many different places, it's ridiculous. All right, so let's go to this first one. Where is Holmes County at? Holmes County, Mississippi, right? 2 dead, 1 injured during shooting at Holmes County gas station on New Year's Eve. Like, black people, we got to be smart. You know damn well if you beefing, you understand, in Northern California, we call it funking. You understand? But if you got a problem or if you got ops, right? The best time for them to come get you is going to be New Year's Eve, the 4th of July, any time that they can catch you outside at a celebration, you understand? That's when they go ahead and try to get down on you. Be smart, man. It ain't smart to keep going outside and celebrating these festivities that we not supposed to indulge in any goddamn way. You understand? But when you do decide to break the Lord's laws, he will pronounce judgment on you. You understand? And he's going to do the same thing every single year. New year, same judgment. 2 dead, 1 injured during shooting at Holmes County gas station on New Year's Eve. Holmes County is in Mississippi. 2 people are dead and a third person was injured during a shooting at a Holmes County gas station on New Year's Eve. According to Holmes County Sheriff Willie March, the deadly shooting happened around 11 p.m. on Tuesday. This when everybody is outside indulging in all of the festivities. They drinking excessive liquor. You understand? They on the phone with some promiscuous female. You understand? Trying to have a good night. You understand? They smoking. They using all other type of drugs. And then what happened? They catch you at the gas station and slide on you. Now 2 people are dead and 1 is injured, right? Sheriffs say deputies responded to a shooting at a Shell gas station on Highway 17. Upon arrival, Brian Grigsby Jr., 21, was found dead at the front door of the store. This brother was 21 years old. Demarion Slide, and of course, you can hear these names. These are brothers. Demarion Slide, 19, was taken to a local hospital where he later died. The third victim, 22-year-old Antine Fisher, was grazed by a bullet and treated and released. Deputies are working to identify a suspect in connection with the incident. Come on, man. This is going to be a reoccurring thing, right? Salakia. Where was I at? Let me go back. Chicago. Map shows where one killed, 15 wounded in Chicago shootings from New Year's Eve night through New Year's Day morning. At least 1 person was killed and 15 others were wounded in shootings across the city between late Tuesday night and Wednesday morning. The victims ranged in age from 18 to 46. Around 3:30 a.m., a 29-year-old man was found unresponsive in the 9400 block of South Harvard Avenue with 2 gunshot wounds to the body. He was pronounced dead at the scene. Oh, CBS doing anything? Hold on, Salakia. They got a map where everything happened. And if you know the city of Chicago, if you've ever been to the city of Chicago, all of these pings on this map, this is all the ghetto. I think probably with the exception of right up here. But all of this down here, this is the west, the south side of Chicago and the east side of Chicago. It's ridiculous. Let's get some more of these horrific stories, right? Here we go, right in my neck of the woods, in the Bay Area. A deadly New Year's Eve, cops probe several killings in Oakland, 1 in San Francisco. Salakia. A quadruple shooting near Jack London Square that left one dead marked the end of a violent New Year's Eve in Oakland, which saw 2 other homicides earlier in the day and another just hours after the clock struck. So 4 people were murdered out here in Oakland within the span of 24 hours. And if you know anything about Oakland, Jack London Square is where this quadruple shooting happened. Jack London Square is a place where people go to it's kind of like a marina or a pier over there. You understand? But it's a place, it's a bowling alley over there. You understand? There's a couple of food places over there. You can go. It's a lot of yachts over there. It's not the hood by no means. It's not too far from the hood, but it's not in the middle of the ghetto. You understand? This is a place where people go enjoy nightlife and hang out and have a good time at. You understand? This is a public area. Meanwhile, San Francisco police made an immediate arrest after a fatal shooting by a gas station at 17th and Van Ness Boulevard just 25 minutes after midnight on New Year's Day. When officers showed up to the Van Ness shooting, they found a man on the ground suffering from multiple gunshot wounds. The San Francisco Police Department wrote in a news release, the victim died. The victim died then and there, officials said. The shooter, meanwhile, fled in an SUV, which police say they found a short time later around Bayshore Boulevard and Geneva Avenue. The suspect, a 29-year-old named Jose Rivera Flores, was arrested without incident, police said, and booked on homicide charge. Come on, man. Blacks, Latinos, and Native American Indians, we got to stop doing this to each other. You understand? First of all, you got to understand who you are as a people. We are not Greeks. We not Romans. We not Babylonians. So we shouldn't be running around celebrating their holidays, their feast days. You understand? And look what happened to us when we try to indulge in the pastimes of these other nations. We lose our lives ultimately. The shooting by Jack London Square on the 200 block of 2nd Street happened just after 10 p.m. on New Year's Eve, according to news reports, and claimed the life of a 32-year-old Los Angeles man. Damn, bro, wasn't even from out here. The East Bay Times report that the survivors include a 22-year-old woman from Fairfield, a 21-year-old from Newark, and a 25-year-old from Sacramento. Wasn't none of those people from out here? That's crazy to me. You understand? That's crazy. Let's go on to Louisville. Louisville, Kentucky. 2 dead, 3 injured. Salakia. 2 dead, 3 injured after shootings and stabbings in Louisville, Kentucky on New Year's Eve. Come on, man. Blacks, Latinos, Native American Indians, wake the hell up. These like a lot of these articles that I'm reading to y'all, I'm just now reading them for the first time. And you know what the heavy part about this is? Being in the ISUPK under Commander General Yohana, he has trained his men to be aware of the signs of the times, right? For the average person wouldn't just think, oh, let me type in what happened on New Year's. I understand what's going on in this empire because I know the judgment of the Most High. You understand? I know what it means for us to disobey the Lord and the Lord to wreak havoc on the children of Israel. And you see it with these incidents. You understand, Salaki? Let me plug this laptop up. Hey, Salaki, if this laptop start moving slow, Baba Kasha, can y'all let me know? Sheesh. It's moving slow already. Salakia. Yeah, but Salakia, if anybody could, if this laptop start moving slow, let me know, and I'll try to fix the problem. Salakia. Okay, where we at? 2 dead, 3 injured after shootings and stabbings in Louisville on New Year's Eve. One of these shootings is technically the first shooting in 2025 since it happened just after midnight. Louisville, Kentucky. As the new year begins, 2 people are dead and 3 are injured after 4 shootings and 1 stabbing in Louisville. I mean, I'm not even gonna go over the specifics of all of these stories. I'm gonna just give you the headline of the story, just so you can know that the Lord is still pronouncing judgment on the world. You understand? Salaki. Yeah. Salaki, I'm gonna just rock it out without it charging. That way I can get through everything. Downtown Tampa sees 2 shootings New Year's Eve. Mobile police hope to break fatal gunfire streak during a New Year's celebration. And of course, it's a lot of people shooting in the air on New Year's Eve, and New Year's Day. You understand? But Salaki, let me get to the main story real quick. Let me get to the main story. All right. Boop. Get to the main story. Hey, Nazamana. Hey, Salakia says, are you still currently in New Orleans? And Barakatah, Yahweh Shai, for all of the brothers and sisters. Oh, yeah, Most High Christ. Barakatah, Yahweh Shai, for all of the brothers and sisters in the ISUBK, you understand, that took heed to the knowledge of us being the children of Israel and understanding that we have to change our lives. Because this could have easily been any one of us down there, you understand, in the Big Easy, right? Salakia. So let me get to this article, right? It says at least 15 people killed in New Orleans after driver intentionally rams into a crowd on Bourbon Street. Now, when you find out who this dude was, you need to understand that Black people, Latinos, and Native American Indians, we need to separate, from all heathens. At least 15 people were killed and dozens injured when a driver rammed a pickup truck into a crowd during New Year's celebrations on Bourbon Street in New Orleans early on Wednesday morning. The FBI is investigating it as an act of terrorism. Like I said earlier in the class, man, if you got somebody that's out to hurt you, the easiest way for them to find you is outside in a public place where you're enjoying the festivities of some holiday, because everybody's going to be out there. The FBI has identified the suspect as a 42-year-old Texas man and Army veteran. Come on, man. This dude was an Army veteran, right? The FBI said the suspect, who was killed in a firefight with officers, had an ISIS flag in the vehicle at the time of the truck. The vehicle was rented through Toro, the company said. Ooh-wee. Y'all better be careful renting y'all vehicles out to these deranged heathens on Toro. You understand? He making it bad for people. Man, me and my rib, we rent through Toro every time we go out of town. Crazy. Multiple officials said the suspect made a series of video recordings before Wednesday's attack where he said he joined ISIS. This is crazy. The attack in the popular French Quarter happened less than a mile from where the Sugar Bowl was to be hosted Wednesday. The annual college football game was postponed for 24 hours for public safety reasons, the bowl CEO said. Man, look, Esau still got to get his money. He said, man, look, 15 people died. I'm going to go in and postpone the game just for a day. He still got to check a bag out the situation. Salakia. Oh, man. A cyber truck is on fire in front of Trump International Tower in Las Vegas. January. Hold on. Salakia. I didn't hear about this one. In Las Vegas, an unknown individual was killed after a Tesla Cybertruck they were driving exploded outside a Trump hotel on Wednesday morning. Authorities are investigating whether it was a terrorist attack and believe that fireworks, gas tanks, and camping fuel were used in the explosion. The spokesperson statement continues saying that was the company that that the company remained committed to maintaining the highest standards in risk management thanks to our world-class trust and safety technologies and team that include experienced former law enforcement professionals. We are heartbroken by the violence perpetuated in New Orleans and Las Vegas, and our prayers with the victims and families. So I believe both of these vehicles were rented by Toro. So Salaki, let me try to get this dude's identity real quick. Salakia. And I believe he was Arab. Because I seen it on the news earlier. Trying to see if I can find who this dude is. Salakia. Computer is moving kind of slow. Give me 1 second. Okay, this is the picture of him. If they're going to show it. Okay, this is the picture of him. And I believe this dude is an Arab. The suspect is 42-year-old Shamsud Din Jabbar. Sounds like an Arabic man to me. You understand? This dude was an Army veteran, right? It says the man accused of the deadly New Year's Day attack on Bourbon Street has been identified as Shamsud Din Jabbar, 42. Law enforcement sources confirmed the suspect identity to Fox 8 just before noon on Wednesday, January 1st. The FBI later confirmed the identity. Jabbar is accused of intentionally driving a pickup truck through barricades into a crowd of pedestrians on Bourbon Street near Canal Street early Wednesday morning. The truck used in the attack had a Texas license plate and was carrying an ISIS flag, according to the FBI. A handgun and an AR-style rifle and improvised explosive devices, IEDs, were found inside. Oh, shit. This dude was ready to blow something up. You understand? Eventually, this heathen lost his life, you understand, in a gun battle with responding officers. Oh, man. Salakia, sir, my son lost a friend in the incident. He came into the school a year ago. Any other time he would have been with his friends. Damn, Most High in Christ, the brother wasn't there. You understand? We would have lost one of our own. Man, to your son, condolences for his friend, and man, may he rise again. You understand? He or she, Salaki, I don't know if it was a male or a female, but may the friend rise again, and condolences to the young soldier. You understand? And Most High in Christ, Barakatah Hawaii Hawashah, for the brother being in here with us and not having to go through the ordeal of losing his life in such a heinous manner. And Most High in Christ, you understand, you still able to hug and kiss your son. You understand? But Salakia to the brother for the my condolences to the brother for the friend that he lost, and I pray that the Lord, you understand, can put a spirit of rest. You understand? Put his spirit at ease, knowing that this brother has just lost a friend that was dear to him. Salakia, my condolences. But it's evil as hell. You understand? For our people, you understand, to have to go through something so heinous as that. You understand? At the hands of a heathen, right? Because these people are just utter psychopaths. You understand? Salaki, I'm gonna get a couple scripts on it. Let me share my screen. Salaki. I'm gonna share my screen. Let me go to Amos. What I want? What was that? Amos 5:20. Matter of fact, Salaki, let me go to Jeremiah, the 10th chapter. Right? We got rules that we got to follow, nation of Israel. You understand? To prevent things like us being unalived, right? By some deranged heathen, you understand, that essentially joined a political gang, you understand, of other suicidal psychopaths, right? Hear ye, Salakia, Jeremiah 10:1. Hear ye the word which the Lord speaketh unto you, O house of Israel. You understand? This is what the Lord is saying to the children of Israel. Thus saith the Lord, learn not the way of the heathen, and be not dismayed at the signs of heaven, for the heathen are dismayed at them. You understand? We shouldn't indulge in the same type of activities and festivities as these heathens. You understand? Because they dismayed at the signs of heaven. And this is where Salaki, charging may be unreliable. Oh, give me 1 second, Israel. No, go sit down. Stop coming in here. Okay, you ain't hungry. You just ate. You wait. Salakia. But the Lord said, learn not the way of the heathen. You understand? And be not dismayed at the signs of heaven, for the heathen are dismayed at them. This is the reason for a New Year celebration. It's because the heathens, damn, Salakia. My condolences, sis. Her mom told her not to go out. She snuck out. How old was the sister, if you don't mind me asking? Damn, that's crazy. That's crazy. You understand? And this is why the scriptures say, like, we got to honor our mother and fathers. You understand? 18. Oh, man. That's a kid. That's a kid. That's a kid, man. Condolences to her family, man. But we have to take heed to rules that's being set. You understand? Amongst the children of Israel from the Most High God. You understand? And some of those rules include us honoring our mother and father. You understand? Of course, um, we honor our mother and father and taking heed to what they say on the right hand side. You understand? And that scripture, honoring your mother and father, it's about taking care of them when they get older. But at the same time, though, you still honor your mother and father by um by taking heed and living how they trained you up to be. You understand? That's why the scriptures say, train up a child in the way that they shall go, that they might not depart from it. I'm paraphrasing. You understand? Our people need to understand that these type of situations and incidents can very well be prevented if we not so if we not so caught up in the traditions of men versus the traditions that the Most High gave to the children of Israel. You understand? I'm gonna drop that Amos 5:21. Damn, that's terrible. My condolences again. And these heathens will they will they will pay. You understand? The Lord will pronounce judgments on these heathens, like He's done. You understand? Uh, year in and year out. You understand? Salakia. And this laptop is moving slow. Salakia is charging. Damn, Salakia. This laptop is moving real slow. Bourbon Street is known for chaos, especially on their pagan holidays. And that's crazy, sis. And if I ain't mistaken, Bourbon Street is where Mardi Gras is celebrated. Correct, sis? Yeah, man. Yeah, I'm already knowing, sis. Like I said, I got I got a lot of family from the South, especially my family that's from Alabama. You understand? They hit up New Orleans every year during Mardi Gras celebration. Me myself, I've never been. I've heard some crazy stuff. Gras in Berlin, because I have to just read them off the phone because this laptop is tweaking right now. Okay, what I want? Amos 5:21. The book of Amos, chapter 5 and verse 21, and it reads, I despise your feast days, and I will not smell in your solemn assemblies. The Lord hates New Year's. You understand? The Lord hates Christmas. The Lord hates Valentine's Day. All of these days are feast days. You understand that these pagans and these heathens came together to celebrate, you understand, cook whatever type of nasty, disgusting food that they indulged in. And the Lord said he hates your feast days because us as the children of Israel, we made these our feast days. You understand? All over Facebook, every brother and sister that you know in the world, you understand, family members and friends alike. You go down your timeline. Where it's at tonight? What we doing tonight? Where y'all about to be at? Where's going down at? You understand? It happens like that every single year. And the Lord said he hates these feast days because the children of Israel has adopted the customs of these heathens and made these feast days our own. You understand? Which the Lord did not give us, right? So, Lockie, I'm gonna drop that. Let me get Proverbs 11 and 21. It's the book of Proverbs, chapter 11, verse 21. Though hand join in hand, right? On New Year's Eve, hand joins in hand. On New Year's Day, hand joins of different nationalities come together, right? Of the righteous shall be delivered. You understand? That's the only way we're gonna be delivered in these times in these times of the Lord punishing these unrighteous. Righteous. You understand? This brother, you understand, Nazamana, your son, that brother is a righteous brother. You understand? And he was delivered from being on Bourbon Street and ultimately losing his life. You understand? I'm gonna read that again. Proverbs 11 and 21. Though hand join in hand, though everybody's going to go celebrate on New Year's Eve, you understand, and get drunk, you understand, and party with complete strangers, you understand? The wicked shall not go unpunished. You understand? The wicked is not going to go unpunished. The Lord is going to continue to render judgment how he has done since the beginning of time, year after year after year after year, New Year's after New Year's. You understand? Christmas after Christmas, Valentine's after Valentine's. He's going to continue to do it. Salakia. Close that door. Salakia. Go to Micah 2:10. It's the book of Micah, chapter 2 and verse 10. Arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest. Get your mind frame out of being in America. Get your mind frame out of New Year's. Get your mind frame out of Christian. You know, I mean, being Christmas and being a Christian. The Lord said, arise, get up, wake the hell up. That's what the Lord is telling to the children of Israel. And depart. You understand? Get your spiritual, get yourself away from the ideology of America spiritually. The Lord ain't telling us to get up and move to goddamn Africa like some of these wicked Israelite groups will have you do that to bring you over there and exploit you and treat you like some object. You understand? The Lord is telling us to wake up spiritually and depart from America and these heathens spiritually, right? Because it is polluted. This place is polluted. It shall destroy you, even with a sore destruction. You understand? America is polluted. The festivities, the ideology, the feast days, the celebrations, all of this place is polluted. You understand? And it will destroy us with a sore destruction. You understand? This is why you got all of these shootings that happen in our neighborhoods during their holidays, because we want to be just like them. The Lord pronounces judgment on us and we get unalived because we ain't supposed to be doing what they doing. You understand? Salakia. This is my last script, and I'm going to go ahead and end it. Revelations 18:4, and it reads, it's the book of Revelation, chapter 18 and verse 4. Salakia, I'm going to start at verse 3. For all nations have drunk of the wine of the wrath of her fornication. All of these nations come together and do exactly what spiritual Babylon has told them to do. You understand? And they drink of the wine of her fornication. They hoard themselves out and do abominable and unspeakable acts. This is what New Year's is about. This is what coming together with these heathens, you understand, turns the children of Israel into. You understand? It turns us into people that drink of the wrath of Babylon's fornication. You understand? Salakia. And the kings of the earth have committed fornication with her. You understand? These kings of the earth, they've committed fornication with ancient Babylon. You understand? And with modern day Babylon, America. You understand? They've jumped in bed with this whore. You understand? This spiritual whore. Salakia. Right? And the merchants of the earth are waxed rich through the abundance of her delicacies. You understand? Like these people, you understand, that are billionaires and trillionaires. You understand? It says are waxed rich through the abundance of her delicacies. And what's the delicacies of this whore that sits on many waters? You understand? Drugs. You understand? Perpetuating a death style in teaching women to be whores. You understand? And giving us the image of black men being thugs, criminals, and gangsters, and they getting paid billions and trillions of dollars of our people being destroyed. You understand? That's what the delicacies are of ancient Babylon, as well as the pork, shrimp, crab, and lobster. You understand? They're making millions and billions and trillions of dollars off of selling you little trinkets every goddamn Christmas season. I'm gonna read that again. It says, and the merchants of the earth are waxed rich through the abundance of her delicacies. These people, you understand, as billionaires and trillionaires, they wouldn't be able to get rich off of selling you pornography. You understand? They wouldn't be able to get rich off of selling you music that caters to destroying our people. You understand? This is the abundance of delicacies. You understand? A delicacy is something that is delicious, right? The delicious things that ancient Babylon has taught the earth, the merchants of this stuff, or the people that push these things on you, they get rich off of it. You understand? And I heard another voice from her saying, come out of her, my people. Come out of her, my people, that ye be not partakers of her sins, and that ye receive not of her plagues. Come out of this ideology of joining in on the festivities of ancient Babylon. You understand? The Lord is liking us to a person that's committing adultery with a goddamn whore, saying, come up out of her. You understand? Sever yourself from a relationship with this whore. You understand? It says, Salaki, that ye be not partakers of her sins. Get away from the ideology of America so we don't partake in the sins of America, right? And that ye receive not of her plagues. And if we don't sin or partake in the sins of America, we will not receive the plagues that come with sinning. You understand? Just like America is going to reap the benefits of the plagues of sinning against the Most High God and having the children of Israel in servitude and them pushing the lifestyle of destruction to blacks, Latinos, and Native American Indians every which way we turn. You understand? With that being said, Salaki, this last time finna die. I'm gonna go ahead and end it. Yahweh Shem Brak a thumb to the brothers. Yahweh Shem Allah Thun by Shem Shad to the sisters. Nazamana, Yahweh Shem Allah Thai by Shem Shad sis. Condolences to the young warrior's friend. You understand? May the young sister rise again. I pray, you understand, that her family find the strength to get through this tough time. You understand? And of course, we need to wake up, children of Israel. So tragedies like this can cease from existing in our families. You understand? Shalom.